Welcome back to comics, to Hot Comics TV. All right, let's talk about Kingdom Come. I don't know what else new I can bring to the table about this, except that I just want to talk about Kingdom Come. This is the magnus opus of Alex Ross and Mark Waid. I think that this caught a lot of traction back in the day. And this is the deluxe edition, 20th anniversary deluxe edition. Can you believe the time, how it flies? This came out in 96, if I'm not incorrect. Can you imagine 1996? Wow. So Alex Ross's background is in illustration, commercial illustration. He comes from advertising. And his mother was an illustrator as well, or is an illustrator. And the man has a really good sound of how to do commercial work and make it successful. And he knows how to make things sing. This is like the first time I saw this, I was obviously young, and I was quite impressed with the workload that I had seen from these men. I was just absolutely. I don't think. I mean, I had seen European comics. I had seen the best of the best doing things, and then I saw this, and I had never seen this kind of realism, like this kind of mentality, bringing this sort of photographically referenced material and being able to sort of like convey a whole universe of characters and put him on that style and bringing him to live. So the way that I see these stories, also, it's got these preachy sort of moments. It's got talks about, what do you call it, an apocalypse and all of that sort of religious connotations onto it. There's Mark Waid sort of sugarcoated that sprinkled it on top of the work. That's Alex's dad, and it makes this character goes across. It's like in the Marvels, where the photographer is just coming across from the golden age all the way to the current era, and sees how the world has evolved with these superhuman characters. See, these are the this world is populated by superheroes, and they're like celebrities, and that whole idea that all these other writers have taken and sort of like projected onto their TV series and whatnot. Anyway, what I'm trying to get to is that this narrative is about these superheroes and supervillains and creating havoc, and Superman's being away for quite a while. He's being distraught, and he's kind of like gone to isolation because he just doesn't want to deal with people. He's just tired of the whole scenario and for the events that took place, because they accuse him for whatever. I can't really remember what the plot narrative goes about this, but he's just being in isolation. These are your Jesus Christ sort of poses, got 3 beams, got nails and everything. So Alex Ross is sort of kind of playing a double entendre, and with that giving you a secret meaning about, see, these are the nails, and sort of like he's a Christ-like figure in this. So, and yeah, Wonder Woman sees love interest in this. I don't know what the whole notion with Lois Lane. I think I can't remember. I can't really remember. I read this back in the 90s, and I have not read it since. The thing that keeps on bringing me back about this story is the art, because the artwork is just superb. It's of major league art. And here, I mean, I think Weezer Magazine make a coverage about these. These are all the super pets. Super dog, super horse, super cat. They're all like made it from the Silver Age. The Silver Age, to me, is probably the richest library of like comics for Superman alone. The wacky stuff happens in that era. if you're going to be reading Superman, that's I think where you should be starting, with like the Silver Age of Superman. And I know that's easy for me to say because these books are expensive, and also the comic books are hard to track. But I don't know if you have a comic book store and maybe they got like Silver Age stuff, which I doubt. I mean, I'm talking nonsense. Don't pay attention to me. Just get the omnibus if you can. If you can't, just buy the digital copy or something if it's cheaper. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that the story is like that's the fun stuff. Like that's the wacky funny stuff is there, and that's the stuff that I actually enjoy. I don't know if a lot of critics out there would say that. I mean, a lot of the readers out there would say the same. But these are the fun ones, and yeah. Anyway, so this like Alex is. I don't want to sound rude or anything, but Alex is a nerd like me, like a real nerd. He knows he knows his stories. So everything that he's putting onto these, every single panel, it's something that has to do with something with the history, or like at one point of the superheroes, like this is Super Friends sort of illustrations. He's sort of bringing all of that and unpacking it onto this book. He's bringing these tiny little like fun Easter eggs, so you can sort of see them and they're all there. So as I said, these three creatures, like I mean, dog and cat and horse, they're part of that Silver Age, and he's bringing it in because Alex is only like what 55, I guess. He's still youngish, and he's like, what do you call it? He's bringing that knowledge from comics that he grew up, and he's brought him into this. And also his character designs are like outstanding. I mean, this is outstanding material that he's bringing on top of the table. You know, bringing to the table, because Atom Man or Captain Atom, whatever his name is like the character design for that. It's simple yet coherent and really effective. It looks cool. So he's making like comprehensive, cool designs, even though there's some of them are a little bit more like, what do you call it, on the fantasy side of things, like, you know, outrageous, you know, over characterized, you know. Like this is like an analog from what I was sort of hearing. I can't remember when I heard this. He was like an analog to Cable. He sort of is just bringing an homage to Marvel, from Marvel to make Magog, and you know, again another reference to the Bible and Christianity and whatnot. So there's a detonation in Kansas, and this is why Superman's so sour, because like a nuke goes off in the middle of America, and he's been in the Fortress of Solitude. And he's also reflecting from the movies from 1970s, like from Superman 79, 78, the Superman movie with Christopher Reeve. I think this is even dedicated to Christopher Reeves. Says, to the man who made us believe in, like, the man could fly or something like that. I might have been the original one. Oh no, here it is, dedicated to Christopher Reeve, who makes us believe in that a man can fly. You know, like the Flash. This is classic Flash, like golden era Flash. For something that's so processed and so elaborated on and based on reference, he makes it look flawless. He makes it look like it's moving. It's not overworked. So he's very, very good at his craft, man. This man. This is just really well talented. Batman now just doesn't patrol the cities. It's just he has this automaton, what do you call it, robots, or like sort of patrolling Gotham. And a lot of the people that are like in the background, I think this is Fat Abbott and the boys, you know. So he's bringing like pop culture stuff. I think so. I think this is Fat Abbott. I think you can correct me, please, if you are like willing to do that. Please go ahead. Go ahead, make my day. Some of these people are probably editors and whatnot, and other creators. You sort of put it onto the table because there's a lot of reference. It's a lot of good reference here. Amazing, amazing. Bjork. And the character designs. I mean, this character just looks outrageous. Look at that. It's like a big mech. So this is one of the most outstanding pieces, and I mean, I think he sold a lot of these prints and originals. The man has made his capital. Another iconic piece. He's got his own YouTube channel where he's just talking about process. He built his own, models for reference, and he'd sort of like sculpts them, and they look awesome. And he uses them for his, what do you call it, painting and drawing process. And he uses that with light and shadow to give you that sort of like a sense of like high contrast. So he's very, very good at that. And he's posing. His friends are posing for him. Later on, I know that he had his models to pose. He's got a dude that is posed for Superman and Captain America. He's been all those main characters. He's made his own mask for Batman and all that sort of good stuff, So again, he's bringing all those iconic parts for the Batman, and I think he's bringing the Star Wars, levels of structure from Empire Strikes Back. That's the reference from that onto the Batcave. And that's it. That's why the floor is like that. And then I dare to say he must have based, what do you call it, Batman on I can't remember right now. Gregory Peck. I think he's basing him on him. This Batman and this world, he's gone through more ordeals. His body's literally broken. He has to use an exoskeleton for him to be able to move around. Otherwise, he cannot perform on his line of duty. And yeah, but look at the Black Canary, like how he's sort of changing the other characters, how they look. It's just amazing stuff what he's doing. Like this is the thing. He's a great character designer because he's bringing his own designs. He's modernizing something that's already been established, and that's what he's good at. Wonder Woman looks amazing. She looks like a woman, like a nice looking woman. That's a classic. What do you call it? The original Superman. He's doing a lot of reproductions of that. Yeah, just amazing work. Oh, also expressing a lot of movement and all with his process of watercolor. I mean, what mammoth task this must have been to produce this. I wonder how long it took him to put this together for the run of comics, because these were miniseries, and the amount of time that he would have had to do this on. Shazam. He's serving Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is like up to his usual shenanigans. Lava is like a fat old dude. This is like in some sort of club somewhere where only superheroes go to. It's like the underbelly. I mean, dodgy characters going. So and this reference to other characters. I mean, the Village People are here. Green Arrow. I think that's Spock. serving drinks. And it's like a bunch of characters like Sherlock Holmes, The Shadow. It's every single corner is like filled with like, what do you call it, trivia? I mean, not trivia, but like, what do you call it, characters? Dead Man. Chung Li. I'm joking. I don't know who that is, but looks like Chung Li. Superman with ponytail. Margot's like gloves off and he's just killing like super villains. And see here, like this is why Superman walks away, because literally Margot's got the support by everybody, whether Superman's got like an 18% inside. Must there be a Superman? The questioning of the public about all of that. Again, Margot's like based on Cable. Very cool looking character. Again, this is what Alex Ross is really good at. Bringing characters like that. Like the character design is just amazing. I'll take a look. I'll bring out Earth X and we'll take a look at those volumes that Alex Ross wrote with another artist. I can't remember the name of the artist. So now in this, going back to this, like Orion has come, like taking over Apocalypse and the planet, and where Darkseid used to be, now he's the Lord of Apocalypse, and he's literally become Darkseid, like another version of Darkseid, or yeah, because Darkseid thinks he's his dad. So awesome. I mean, when you look at this, I almost feel like the fourth world that Jack Kirby brought to life, he's giving it another, he's fleshing it out. Looks like Christopher Reeves. Looks like Betty Page. So that's Deadman and Shazam and some of the other characters. Black Canary, but that's not the Black Canary, it's another character. And again, they're quoting, I think they're making reference to the Bible. That's from Super Friends. That's the this is where the bad guys hang out. I can't remember. My brain is mush. Apologies. I'm generally very good at this, but this time I've forgotten. League of Villains? I don't know. It's not the League of Shadows. What am I saying? Anyway. So yeah, that's Deadman. That's his version of Deadman. When I saw this, I was like, that's so cool. I remember Neil Adams coming out with Deadman, and then I see this, and I was like, wow, epic stuff. Anyway, I won't spoil it. I think that I've shown enough. Obviously, the conflict starts. This was the cover for the other version of Kingdom Come. It's like the big fight, the big punch out, and that's so cool. That's so awesome. And that's what it boils down to. Like everybody's like having a punch out. And it's like a little silly, I guess. Anyway, I won't spoil it. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at this. This is the good stuff. This is the reason I think why I bought this, because I knew that it had character design on it. Yeah, Black Canary. My God. Please protect me. Okay, so here we got the whole who is who, what's happening, and where they are. This is beautiful. How is he able to sort of draw like this sort of commercial illustration that he's doing here? It's just amazing. Because to me, this looks almost like if it was for magazine, an illustration for a magazine article, you know. Yeah. So this is how he is able to sort of like bring the reality of things. King Marvel. He's like Elvis Presley. Oh my god. And we got like a Spider-Man analog. What's this thing? Oh my god. Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. I love the Black Canary, but I love this how he's done this. This amazing stuff. The Blue Beetle, Wildcat, Satara is not Satana anymore. It's like the son of Satara, maybe. Yeah, the son of the late Satana. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. The Green Lanterns, a new Green Lantern. Like the spin that he's done on this with Mark Waid, they're like really clever, really nice. Beautiful pencil drawings. Beautiful pencil drawings. I mean, just amazing. This is what Alex is really good at. And the character designs for some of the characters, just amazing. Look at Dead Man. He really looks dead now. Superboy and Supergirl. Nice. Americana Command. So who drew these? The Minutemen. Yeah, so there was a reference to Watchmen on this. The owls, the spaceship. I mean the plane from Watchmen is in this. The owl thing, the owl bird, the flying owl, whatever it's called. This is outrageous. This thing. It's so terrific. It's just outrageous drawing. This is awesome. Bloodlust. Dragon Eye. Tokyo Rose. Chun-Li. Look at that Chun-Li with katanas. That's amazing. Black Mongol. Outstanding. Just outstanding. This is a lot of fun, this sort of part. Oh my goodness, sketchwork. Yeah, I better get the bigger edition of this, and I hope they don't print it on glossy work. It's all broken down on this, all the covers and everything that's ever existed. Do yourself a favor. Get Kingdom Come. This is very easy to get now, and I think I would like to hear about people's comments about this. It's a conversation piece, obviously. So yeah, Kingdom Come by Alex Ross and Mark Waid. What an epic run, huh? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and till next time.